get it off to a nice start. And got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opponent.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. It's just you're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Finding Edwards-Helaire once again. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 17, Mahomes. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Mahomes to throw once more. And it's intercepted.
I always do this shit.
Picked off by Ernest Jones.
Get this better.
And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Bro.
2 minutes remaining in this first. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. After the interception, here's Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he's taking down
trying to shoot stick. I ain't nowhere near it, man.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Stafford. And his throw is incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a touchdown, Rams.
I'm sorry.
Tyler Higbee, 28 yards.
And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer.
Hey, I done threw 3 interceptions, all of them on like the 2-yard line.
Gay is up and good, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. And now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Man, come on, man.
Throw this one away.
Damn.
I think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to find his tight end, Gray, complete. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate.
That.
The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And it's caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Man, what am I doing?
On 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Forced out to his... And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Off of play action, here's Stafford. He's going to air it out deep for Woods.
What? Man.
Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods, 56 yards. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again. And got his man complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 82 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Butker on for the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Powell now to take it out of the end zone.
Yeah, he had to try to celebrate it. It made me mad. Watch this. He gonna try to come back to the same play, DT. Watch this. I'm a man Robert Woods up this time, though. Oh, never mind.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense.
He run the corner route they do right here, though.
What they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at.
You got
Defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now.
I'm so stupid, bro. I be doing dumb stuff.
Defense while they continue to score on offense.
They'll fake it. Now, and a diving effort, but
yeah, I'm just going by sitting the game.
Scrimmage.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
All right, he's down 21 yards running the ball.
They mark him short of the first. They'll run forward with Akers. And they'll work this down.
Who y'all know down 21 and running the timeout, man?
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Stafford. Oh, he dropped it.
Face with tears of joy, 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 face with tears of joy.
For everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford eluding the pressure right.
That man let me man him up with a T. I ain't got no DV on her.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford.
Thank you. Oh my God!
Can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too.
Kick your field goal, man. Make it look like something.
And those two just have been in sync.
Even to come after that D corner right, he's going to touchdown on me. I know he is. He looking for the play right now. I'm man him up. There you go. I bet. Let me see.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Stafford.
What the hell?
And my goodness, another interception.
What the hell are you trying to do? So it came out of goal line on 4th and 10.
The football as this is taken up past the 30. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think
triple
a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound. As for the ball, he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
And he'll be taken down, but not field. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Flush to his right, and going deep for Hill. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 48 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6.
SMH man face burning, medium dark skin tone.
You're right here is what I call a mess.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Hey, I put that way more than 55 DT. I threw 2 pick 6 on the 2-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive.
We're going to man up Cooper Cook. We're going to man him up outside.
Parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Oh, that's a linebacker. I got to get him out of the game.
Touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 66 yards. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer.
Good job,
boy. Now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And going deep for Hill.
You know you can do with him to get on fire right there. You can't do nothing but die.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Like he ain't learned how to adjust low.
After the touchdown, here's Butker.
Yeah, he retarded, DT.
Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Set to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Especially if you score before the fourth.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Here's Stafford. And now here is another interception. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. But to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, "Here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion."
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and goal. Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Edwards-Helaire. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Mahomes now to throw.
Man, I missed it up.
Not convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. A gain of 6 there on first. Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, And they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 7 yards, the pickup there. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Pick.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
I don't know why I keep doing it damn play.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he comes back with one complete. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Steps away to his left.
Yeah.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. Well, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Big hold to the 30. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board.
And my goodness.
35 points lead.
Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will extend this big lead. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll look to run with Akers. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it'll be Akers. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to
They want to
smile
score 80.
about it.
Extra point by Gain is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Goddamn face with tears of joy.
Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Lol, cause you feeling good today, huh?
Why you say that, cuz? Yeah, nah, cuz I gotta go to therapy at 1. I'm always like that, cuz.
KC offense out of the huddle.
I got my whole team heating up.
And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still
Make
have
the
2,
84
but
goal.
using them would just be prolonging. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And I tell you from our broadcast booth, because we're pretty close to the 50, we had the best view, a bird's eye view of that throw, and it was an absolute thing of beauty to watch. Never ceases to amaze me.
And how that's the posts lay out of a slot.
Wing slide.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Cuz I probably had way more than this, cuz I threw 3 pick 6 on the 2-yard line.
Set to begin the next drive. The Rams offense at the line. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going.
Oh,
Look at
shit.
that scoreboard. Realize how...
He's got a man complete. And he's
Shit, I
across.
might score 90 now.
Come see my new crib when I get back. My game room's so damn big.
You might already moved in the cuz.
beat me in our fantasy league.
You know me and T Strange about the room.
Now Stafford will come up, trying to get his guys a 2-point conversion. Stafford's going to try and throw for it to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2.
Me and T String got us to the crib.
Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal?
I put a deposit on it.
As far as how you're defending.
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat.
When you move in.
Establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball...
Or should I say when we move in?
They're going to run out of space in the back of the end zone.
Nah, me and Shreen bought us a career too, though.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
I got bazooka. I don't get in. Who you put back there?
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they are going to score again. Yet touchdown as they just add to their totals. Butker now to have the extra point.
I'm going to call you in a minute when the game over.
A while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Woodstock gone fully furnished that bid for $2. They got a special.
Call me, cuz.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Take a picture of the game. I can't, cuz. I got to get 9. I should have went for 2.
Now a play fake it at Stafford.
Drop me.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wondered what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the 2-point try. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Look at these stats. I think 932 yards, 12 touchdowns.
The defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.